Regional variants. In my opinion, these are one of the best things that have been added to Pokemon in recent years. But if you've seen my previous Pokemon drawing video, then you already know. Since that video did so well, I decided to take a second crack at creating new Pokemon regional variants based on Asian culture. For those of you who are new, I'm not going to be naming these Pokemon after specific regions like Hisuian or Alolan. Instead, I'm just going to be using the general term Eastern. So let's just get into it. So to start off this video, I'm going to be making a regional variant of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Poliwhirl. I just love Poliwhirl so much, and I've loved his design ever since I was a little kid. I mean, look at him. He's just an adorable little guy. Anyways, this Pokemon requires a little bit of an explanation, because this regional variant serves more as an in-between stage between Poliwag and the next Pokemon in this video. Because of this, the inspiration behind this Pokemon won't be clear until you see its evolution. For now, I'd like to explain how this Eastern Poliwhirl would live in the Pokemon world. I imagine that this Pokemon is a little bit smaller than its normal counterpart, and goes around the region foraging for gold coins to bring back to its trainer and loved ones. Upon seeing a gold coin, it picks it up and releases a high-pitched squeal of joy that sounds something like a real-life rain frog.
Like this desert rain frog. Squeaking viral sensation.
The coin here is depicted with a square hole in the middle, which was typical of ancient Chinese coins. The hole was useful for keeping groups of coins on a string for easy storage. For this next Pokemon, I wanted to do something a little different. Instead of having Eastern Poliwhirl evolve into Eastern Poliwrath or Politoed, I decided to go the Galarian Meowth route and have it evolve into an all-new Pokemon. Meet Poliwealth, a Pokemon based off of the famous Feng Shui money frog statues that are all over Asia. The mythical frogs depicted in these statues are said to appear during full moons at businesses or houses that are about to receive good financial news. In general, it is believed that these statues bring prosperity and protect against bad luck. And this is how I imagine many would see Poliwealth in the Pokemon games, as a bringer of prosperity and wealth. And this might actually be true in a lot of cases, as wild Eastern Poliwhirls might choose to drop off the coins that it's collected with a Poliwealth in the wild. Between Poliwhirl's normal evolutions, Poliwrath and Politoed, I feel like neither hit a balance between originality and actually looking like it evolved from Poliwhirl. Poliwrath, although I personally like it, is often criticized for barely looking different from Poliwhirl, whereas Politoed, in my opinion, looks too different from the rest of the evolutionary line. With this in mind, I wanted to create an evolution that was more distinct than Poliwrath while not straying too far away from what I like so much about Poliwhirl. At one point, I had wanted to change the white in Poliwhirl's eyes to be red, to symbolize the ruby gems often used in money frog statues, but it didn't make the final cut. And there you have it, 2 new Pokemon inspired by Asian culture. I wanted to include a third Pokemon in this video for variety's sake, but I found myself unable to flesh out any ideas for a third Mon with the amount of time I gave myself to work on this video. In the future, I've decided that I'd like to make more Pokemon videos and drawing videos in general alongside my usual history and culture themed videos. So stay tuned for more Pokemon designs in the future. As for the previous Pokemon drawing video, I was pleasantly surprised with the amount of suggestions and constructive criticism my designs received. Many of you mentioned how Eastern Coughing had too many firecrackers, which needlessly complicated the design, and I totally agree. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and redesign some select Pokemon.